Hello, friends and family. I'm so glad you're able to join me once again on this channel where we inspire and share Christian content for us, how we can live as Christians in this day and age. I'm so excited. I hope you have been doing well. Well, we are in a new series called Know Me Better, #birth month, and I'm so glad that I can get to do life with you in this month of August when I was born. I'm so excited. If this is your first time, please feel at home, do subscribe. And for my continuing subscribers, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the patience and endurance. Man, I love you guys so much. So do enjoy this episode. Yes. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and of course to share with all your friends. I love you. So last week we looked at an episode on life, and I was answering some of those questions about my life. Yes, feel free if you have any other question, I'll be glad to answer. But today we are talking about ministry. So I'm going to be responding to some of those questions about ministry, and I'm excited. Let's get it going. At my church, I pray from Victory City Church, Ruwaga. It's located here in Kampala, Uganda, and I'm in the worship team ministry. I can't tell you that I've been in any other ministry. I think I've been in the worship team ministry. Yes, at my church. Well, why did I sign up for the ministry? Like if you remember, for some of you who listened in my previous episode, I love listening to music. I developed the love for singing. I used to love rapping. So this one day when the pastor requested us to sign up for ministry, I said, let me give the worship team ministry a try. But the main essence is I loved singing, listening to music, and dancing. And of course that happens in the worship team ministry. So that's why I joined. When did I join? Well, like I've told you, when we signed up, so I remember it was in my senior two when I signed up for ministry. I think that was like, I don't remember the year well, probably 2008. That's when I joined the ministry. So it has been, let me see how many years. It has been 15 years, guys, ever since I joined the worship team ministry here at Victory City Church, Ruwaga. Yes, so it's either coming to 15 years or it's already 15 years. Yes, and I'm so glad for that opportunity to serve. A memory I can't forget. I think I don't have a particular memory I remember in the worship team, but what I know is that I would always laugh because as a ministry, I remember one of the memories that we've been having is like we would have overnights together. So we go to particular homes, we just spend the night, we laugh, we just, and having that fun that time. But also there is one particular memory I've remembered when I had just joined the ministry. Man, it is. I'm so grateful to the first ministry leader I had. That was none other than Mr. Ranga Vincent. Man, he was so great. He trained us. How to have a heart for ministry, how to be excellent. So this one particular memory, we were supposed to, I think, be at church at a certain time. I don't remember what exact time. And what happened is that I think we were like two who came in late. It had never happened to me, but that morning he told us that, you know what, guys, you are not serving. I had never heard of something like that, because I was, excited to serve. So just know that thing broke me. But it didn't break me in a bad way, because now when I look back, it teaches me, to be principled in ministry. Like, ministry is not supposed to be your comfort zone where you just come in and just give anything. So they really trained us how to, to value ministry, how to take what you're doing importantly. So that from that time, I learned the essence of timekeeping, and I learned how to value ministry. Yes, so that's the memory I remember. My ministry journey and how it has impacted in my life. Well, the ministry has impacted my life greatly, to be honest with you, because when I joined the ministry, my voice wasn't yet developed, my maturity wasn't yet there. I didn't know how to, how to value ministry, and all these things I learned from ministry, and also the different opportunities that have come my way. I remember when I joined the ministry, there were certain procedures. So you first be in the choir, and then you get onto backing up. So I bless God, I got an opportunity after some years, and I started backing up. And after a while, then I got the opportunity to also begin leading, and it has been such a great thing. And you know what happened next? After that, an opportunity comes, and they tell me that, you know what, you're going to be leading the team. So I see growth. I've seen spiritual growth, I have seen vocal growth, and I've seen God work amazingly in my life. Yes, so it has been such a great journey and full of impact. Yes. Other struggles being in ministry, I think the one struggle I can think of is balancing between life and ministry, because I got to a point whereby my life is ministry. In fact, I would always say that I'm in a triangle. If I'm not at school, I'm at church. If I'm not at church, I'm at home. So all the time it was ministry. It has been ministry. So sometimes I would forget about life. You know how the worship team can be a little bit demanding. Yes, so to a certain extent, I forgot about my life, and sometimes, you would, not in a bad way though, a little bit, never get time for yourself, time to catch up, time to evaluate that now, is it religion or it is really ministry unto God? So those moments have been the struggles, and I bless God. I am learning to come from that, learning to differentiate whether my service is religion, that, okay, I'm just supposed to do this, I have to show up, or whether my whole heart is given into the ministry. And that is actually something I can encourage any person in ministry out there. Don't ever be at that level whereby it's just religion. Oh, I'm supposed to be here, let me show up, but when your heart is not there, and what? So that is something that I struggled with, but right now God is helping me to get to that place when I feel like I am just forcing myself, and then I evaluate, I pull back, and I say, but Maureen, yes, remember, this is unto the Lord. It's not unto your leader. It's not unto anyone. Yes, so that has been one of those struggles, balancing, yes. I don't regret being a part of the worship ministry. Yeah, not at all, because like I've told you, I've seen the Lord do amazing things in my life, in my spiritual walk, my personal life. I have learned some lessons, and it has been such a great journey. So no regrets. I bless God. I'm a part of serving, but I always tell myself, and I always tell the people I work with, that even if it was not the worship ministry, I think I have learned the gist of serving God. So whether I wake up the next day and they tell me, you know what, today you're not going to serve in the worship ministry, maybe you're going to be cleaning the toilets, you're going to be cleaning the church, I would still embrace it, because I have learned the value of serving God. So it's not just about the worship ministry. Yeah, I love serving God, and I have learned that that whether on the worship team, whether anywhere else, it is so good to serve the Lord. The greatest lesson I've learned, the first one being a part of the worship team ministry, is that God can use anyone. Yeah, I think that is something that I have learned on the end of a leader. From the end of being a leader and working with people, I have learned that God can use anyone. Sometimes someone can join a ministry and you really see it is baby steps, one step at a time. But after some time, you see how God does amazing things in their lives. So I have learned this one thing, that God can use anyone as long as somebody avails themselves to serve. God can use them. I have seen people on my team who have grown from like a voice being like, what you can call someone who doesn't know how to sing, and at the end of the day when they're doing a good job leading worship. So God can use anyone. That I've learned it as a leader, but also as being a part of the team. I have still learned that as long as you are available, God will use you. Yes. So when you take your ministry for granted, you will not see much of the fruit. But when you give yourself wholeheartedly to serve, then you begin to see the fruits of your service and of serving God. Amen. Because God looks at our hearts. So that is at least one of those lessons I can think about. Best and worst moments in the team. What should I start with? Let me see. My best moments. Yeah, now I think my best moments on the team, it is when you can be able to lead worship and people are blessed. Those are my best moments when, someone says, oh, I was blessed by this. I was, blessed by the worship. Something changed about this. Yeah, those are the best moments on the team. And also, I think the best, I love it when my team grows. Now as a leader, I love it when a team grows, when people grow spiritually and they get to that place, where they are self-driven and what. So I don't know if I have like a best right now, but all my best moments come in when people are blessed by the worship, and also when I see the team growing. Yeah. The worst moments. My worst moments on a team is when we have conflicts. But working with people, conflicts are inevitable, but how we handle them. But every time I get on a with my teammate and we don't get like on agreeing about something, it is something that sets me back and I feel so bad about it. Yeah, but as it is part of life, and these things happen, so we just have to learn how to work with people. If it wasn't for the worship ministry, trust me, if our church had an independent dance ministry, I would be in the dance ministry, because I think I would love it there, because I love dancing. Yeah. And maybe I thought of trying out being on a camera, but I don't really know. But that is if I wasn't in the worship team. So the first thing will be dance ministry for sure. It would be dance. But maybe if there is another opportunity like comes, maybe I can also try out the camera. Yeah, taking pictures. I love, those times when you capturing moments. I would also love that. Where do I see myself? Yes. First and foremost, I bless God, because being a part of this team, it has really taken me to a deeper love for music and singing. So by the grace of God, I see myself somewhere when I'm writing some music, writing some godly music. Yeah, I pray that dream will come true one day, when I can write music and be able to sing some my own music, or worshiping the Lord in different spaces. Yeah, that is where I see myself. But I also see myself on a leadership point of view. I see myself as leading the, having like that team that is, that is mature and excellent in their service to the Lord. Yeah, that's where I see myself. Well, I want to encourage. First, let me start by encouraging someone who feels like, oh, ministry will waste my time. I don't want to be in ministry because I don't want to commit and what. My friend, you are missing out a lot. Guys, if you're not in ministry, if you're not serving at your church, you're missing out something. I mean, there are some things we discover when we are serving God. My life itself is a testimony. Just because of serving God, I have seen God do amazing things in my life. So just in case you're there and you feel you're still debating, should I know? Well, I encourage you to join ministry. And for somebody out there, when you really love to join ministry, please do. You can talk to your leader in the church where you are working with. You can maybe even first sit down and start. The thing is, because many times we give the excuse that I want to first discover myself and know what I'm good at. Let me tell you, the thing is, start where you are. Even if you start as an usher, whether you start as a welcome person, just start somewhere. You don't have to think about it. Yeah, I remember I was hearing a story one of our friends was sharing the other day in church, that they didn't pray about it. Guys, you don't have to pray about it. You just start. But when you take the step to start, now that is a step of faith. Now God begins revealing to you where you're supposed to be. Yeah, I've seen many of my friends who came from different ministries, and later on, as they continue to serve, God revealed to them the particular place they were supposed to be. So don't worry about starting in the wrong place. There is nothing like wrong place. Just start wherever you can start. But you know what? Serve God, and along the way, God is going to grow you. God is going to reveal to you different things. Yes, so please do join ministry. And yeah, I send shouts out to everyone serving God. Keep up the love, keep up the service to God. Yes, that is all I had for you for my ministry episode. I hope you've been blessed by one word or two. Yes, I want to wish you, a blessed journey of ministry, a blessed journey of serving God. God bless you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye. Love you all.